Welcome to a fun-packed adventure, but why is there so many witches on this island ready to kill me? I'm already poisoned. They've hit me with one of those potions. This is not fair. Look, I'm already gonna die. Let's get out of here, quick. Look, they've even got evokers. Why? I was gonna build a house here, but it's not the best place to build a house, is it? I feel scared. I'm rather nervous over here. I need to get out. The only thing I've got is a boat. This is not right. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because I'm trying to build up a community. But you know what? Enough of that. I'm going to go and try and build a house somewhere and get out of this place. It's an absolute nightmare. So look at that place over there. Oh, look at them. They're still coming after me. No, I'm going. I'm going over to this island. Look, it's beautiful. It's got everything I need. It's got watermelons. Watermelons are everything I need. That's right. Let's eat some of those. Yum! Maybe now I can get my health back up, because that was not right, was it? Over here, look, oh, there's chickens. This place is definitely the place to build my new town, Pixel Town. I'm absolutely going to start that. I've just got to find the best place to build a beautiful house here. There's lots and lots of animals here. So let's get started with the build. This is the foundation of the building, and I'm going to make most of it with all of the things you can see in my hand right now. Oak logs are going to go in as sort of a column foundation for the building. Make sure they're 5 high. Put in smooth sandstone and some of that chiseled sandstone because it looks really cool. It's got the creeper's face. Then basically go around the entire house and repeat the process on all of the walls, making it nice and tall, 5 high that is. Once you've completed that, you've got a wonderful wall foundation for your house. Next thing we need to do is start looking at putting in the flooring and doing the door. So here, look, I've got the little bits of planks. I'm going to put the oak planks in here and build myself a nice door frame. That's going to go in here. I'm going to use lime concrete for the door frame as well. Put those in 3, 4 high, I would say. Knock out those 2 for the door. And then we can start putting in columns and extra bits. Maybe here we can add some more concrete, see? Just like that. So now it's 5. That's brilliant, isn't it? Now we can add the frame. I'm going to put in oak planks on either side, 3 tall. And then oak stairs, not that way, just like that. Then you can put some slabs on top, and you've got yourself a very basic frame. I actually quite like that, but I might expand it just a little bit by adding a few more chiseled sandstones over here, because I kind of want to hide that lime concrete. It does look good, but I want to hide it just like that. Pretty good, isn't it, so far? Now I'm going to put in a bit more sandstone and add a few more stairs. So I'm going to go back to the other toolbar I've got, put in a few more blocks and maybe add some stairs. It can't go there because there's a few slabs in the way. Maybe I can add one more as well, one here and one here. That door frame looks really, really good. Inside the house you can put the flooring in, and then you can put a frame on the inside as well. That way it would look super good. Just like this, with the slabs on top. It doesn't have to be anything more fancy than that, but if you want to, you can add a few more blocks of planks and then some stairs, just like this. I think that door frame looks really good. Change it up a little bit with the extra few staircases, and now we've got a frame on the inside and the outside that match. That's perfect. I'm really happy with the foundation of this house, so now I'm going to add a pressure plate so it's nice and safe when I go in. That's what I like, otherwise it's dangerous, isn't it? Around the back of the house, I'm going to repeat the process, kind of similar, but it's a bit smaller this time. I love lime concrete, just like that. So I'm going to put in the door, then quickly spin round, put in a pressure plate so it's nice and safe. I think that looks great. So again, I'm going to try and do the same sort of thing with the stairs, just like that, and then put some slabs on the top to hide the concrete. Looks excellent. Put in more chiseled sandstone, and then smooth sandstone on the top. If you want to, you can change the stairs just like I did, and you've got a wonderful frame for your house. Now I can build a potion bottle, because that's part of my design. For that, I'm using white concrete and orange concrete. But first, I'm going to start with the frame for this beautiful flask. Just like this. It's got 5 at the bottom, and then I'm going to build it up at the sides, kind of like that. Looks good, doesn't it? Now I'm going to bring it in 1, bring it in 2, then go to the other side and do the same. 1, 2. Taking away that, now I've got the base of a flask. go up a bit like this. 1, 2, 3. Now I've got a full flask. I'm going to put some side walls on this, and I can put a cork in there. That looks really good. I'm very happy with this so far. Now I can put the cork. 3 orange concrete, then I need to find terracotta. This is going to make the cork look really good. And then 3 more orange concrete at the top, and I've got a stopper for whatever liquid's in there. The liquid I'm using is lime concrete. It looks like a real potion when I start filling it in, just like this. Try not to make mistakes like me. Take your time with it, and you can build yourself a wonderful potion. You can put the clear glass here if you want to, or you could extend the lime concrete just a bit more, so it's a nice full potion. And that bit is the glass for the bottle. Add more white concrete in different places to make it look like it's got a shine to it. Here, and one can go here. I think that's a beautiful flask for my potion house. Inside the house you can knock out a bit. I'm going to knock out 6 for windows here, like that. Maybe 8 if you fancy. I think that looks really good. I've got a wonderful space for a window. However, I can see the white bit, so I'm going to fill that back in with the lime concrete. Now I can put my clear lime stained glass in, and I've got a wonderful potion at the front of my house. And I think it looks absolutely brilliant, doesn't it look? It's a nice thick pane of glass. Nothing can get in and nothing can get out. That's really good. I'm really happy with the house so far. So now what I'm going to do is start working on flower beds just outside. I want to have a few flowers in this house. And for the flowers, I'm using oak leaves and flowering azaleas. Nothing more than that. Just a couple of those here and there. And it makes it look a very interesting house design. Now we can start roofing the house. For that, I've got a different taskbar ready. And I want to use dark oak plank stairs. These ones. I'm just going to put them all the way around the house, just like this. Making sure that it fits exactly at the potion area. Being careful to make sure that it corners off like that, all the way around the house. So I've got myself a nice oak roof, a very beautiful oak roof that I may change later in the build, because I kind of want it to be a bit greener than this. Really good though. Now what you need to do is get some wool. I like to use red wool as a sort of guide, so I'm going to pop these red wool blocks in all the way along these stairs here like this. That way I can put in more of the roof without making a mess, because it is difficult to roof sometimes, or put the roof on. So I'm going to go all the way around the edge like this. Fairly easy with the red wool. I can take that out later. Once the red wool is in place, I can start putting more of the stairs on top, and I don't have to worry about alignment. It's very easy to do, isn't it, like this? Brilliant. All the way across the front, all the way across the sides, just like this. Brilliant. And now I've got myself a nice, simple oak roof, and I think it looks very good. It's very easy to do when you do it like this as well. If you want to make the roof a bit thicker, you could add another layer of wool and do it again, or you could do what I did and go around the edge here, hiding that sandstone. I think this way the house looks really good. Maybe I could add another one there. At the front of the house, I kind of want to add some more, but I'm not sure at the minute. Go around the edge all the way like that. Go around the side as well, and I've completed the roof. Almost. There's a little bit more of the roof to do, but we've done a good job there. It's very easy when you use the wool as a guide marker. So I'm going to go round now and put in a little bit more of the roof. At first I wanted to put in more red wool, but then I thought, no, let's not bother with that. Let's just go straight with the dark oak planks like this. And that way I can build the rest of the roof up. Maybe add a bit more sandstone inside as well. Maybe not. I quite like it. Maybe I can have a chest there or something. And then just fill in the rest of the roof with the dark oak planks just like this. Now that the roof is finished, we can move on to the next part of the house project. I need to start working on the insides of the house. So I'm going to chop out some window spaces because it is very dark inside. I like the look of clear glass panes, but I may change those in a little while. Being careful to put in all of the windows in the places that you want to put them. I kind of want one at the front there as well. I don't want to make it dark inside, especially during the day. That looks good. Okay, so now we can start putting in the flower beds. So I changed the taskbar and I'm going to put in grass blocks, 2 high, kind of only need to be 1 high really, doesn't it, on the sand. Put in oak trapdoors like this, all the way around and close them. So now I've got a nice flower box. I could put in an azalea. Maybe I want to change it up and put some flowers there instead. I like this. Maybe I could put this one here and the daisy. That's good. I actually want to put the mushroom in. So to plant the mushroom, you need podzol. So I need to search for podzol. Grab that one. Put that in my taskbar, maybe there. Get rid of those for now. Yep. Delete this one. And then put in the mushroom. And then I've got myself a nice flower bed with a mushroom and a little flowery one. I like that. So I'm going to go over to the other side and do the same thing. Maybe I can chip out some more window spaces there. Put in the grass first, then the oak trapdoors and close them just like this. Then I've got a nice flower box, put in a torch flower and a cornflower. That looks like a wonderful window space, doesn't it? There could be some more window spaces there. Put in the grass just like that and the trapdoors. Notice how there's a gap of 2. That way I can have more trapdoors without having any trouble. See? Otherwise it's going to be a bit troublesome to close those trapdoors and I don't like that. And then just put in random flowers like this. A blue one, maybe a daffodil and a daisy. That looks good. Change the orientation of them as well so there's a few of them. And then build up the sand just underneath so it doesn't look like it's hanging over the edge. I think that looks wonderful, doesn't it? Great, so now round the side of the house, I've noticed I don't like the glass anymore. I think I want to use the lime glass. So I'm going to find it. I'm using connected textures for this and the connected glass. So you can check the mods in the description if you're having any trouble with that. Whoops, being careful with that. And then put in the panes just like that. I do like that green glass, but it's not the connected one that I want. There's one that's clear and it doesn't have any scratch marks. I think this one might be better, so let's change it. Put those in. I don't want the scratch marks on the glass, otherwise it's kind of silly. Great, so go round to this side as well. Pop out all the glass. I did make a mistake with that, so I'm sorry, but I've got to try my best, haven't I? The original glass does look good, but I like the green one to match the potion, you know? Makes it a little bit better, more potion-y, more wizardy, and that's what I'm going for in this build. So I'm going to pop the glass in, maybe put that log back because I destroyed it, and there we go. Now I've got all of the windows lime green. Now around the side there, look, there's more space for windows, I feel. So 2 in, I'm going to put some more windows in. Have a gap of 2, pop some more in. That'll do, I think, because there's one at the front as well. Put in the glass just like this, and then you can do the flower box in the same way. So grass in first, put some grass in, maybe put podzol if you want to have mushrooms. Why not? Close that. Do the same here. Whoops, that one's attached to the wall. Make sure it's attached to the grass block. And then close them. And then put in a random selection of flowers. Torch flowers always look good. And then, I need to grab another one. Maybe a daisy. I need to grab the daisy and the dandelion. And then go back round to this side and just put them in randomly like that. It's a random selection of flowers. And it does look really cool. Now that's complete, I can start maybe adding some different stairs. I like the idea of using the prismarine because it's a bit greener and it kind of matches the potion. You'll have to let me know what you think about the roof in the comments because I'm not 100% sure what to do with it. See how it sits there like that? I reckon that would be a better choice for a roof, to be honest. The other green choices are not so good. So yeah, I'm thinking about changing the roof to have a different style, to be honest with you. But that's something I'm thinking about. I might do it later. Not now. We're going to carry on with the rest of the build. If you're liking it so far, though, subscribe to my channel because this is a pretty good build. The whole build is available on Coffee as well if you want the schematic. Let's put in some lanterns. I'm using a coloured lantern mod, also in the description, and they are really good. These green ones, again, they match the aesthetic of the house, and I think it looks really cool. Get some chains. If you want to, you can put the chains on the side like that. Make sure you touch the bottom of the chain. That way, the lantern will go on with no problem. Doesn't that look really cool now? I'm very happy with that. One more at the front, and then I think the house is finished on the outside, almost. Kind of want to add a little bit more roof, because I forgot that part. And make sure it connects like that. Looks good. Add a chain, put in another lantern. Now I've got a very bright house at night, because I don't want monsters coming in. Around the side here, I want to do the same thing. Whoops, that chain's wrong. It needs to be hanging. And then you can just touch the wall with it. The corners, you have to touch the bottom of the chain. But that looks absolutely brilliant. Whoop, there's a bit of concrete exposed there, so I'm going to go around the house and find areas where the concrete is exposed and just fill it with sand like that. I don't want to have any of that concrete exposed. That's the foundation. In the house, I've got all of that red wool to deal with, so maybe I can take that out. So I'm going to change my taskbar, search for planks, build up a frame this side first, grab the stairs as well, and maybe the slabs as well, because that's not going to be right, is it? It's not very big, this one, so put in the stairs this way. Yeah, the other way. On the top like that, and then I can just put the slabs on the top like this. That way I've got myself a nice frame. It does look good, but I'm thinking about the roof. I'm going to remove all of that red wool. I kind of liked having something up there, so I'm going to change it with the lime green concrete. Inside the house, I'm going to add a few more lanterns to make sure it's nice and bright. This does look really good like that. Maybe I can have one here and just change the design a little bit of this staircase thing for the door frame. Put in the stairs, add an extra slab, and now I've got a frame that looks very similar. However, that one's kind of hanging in the air, and I don't like it hanging in the air, so I'm thinking how I can change that. I'm going to use a fence. Put in the fence poles like this, and then on the other side, and now it looks like it's standing. I could do the same at the front of the house as well. Looks better that way, I think. Great. So I'm going to go outside and do the same at the front, put in the fence poles, and then I might do the same at the back of the house as well, near the area for the jetty. This is going to be where I can put my boats. Looks great. Okay, I'm really happy with this now. So what I've got to consider doing is changing inside the house. See, there's a window there. Definitely a space for a window. You can't have all these empty spaces of walls. Grab the glass. I can't grab it. Got it. Okay. So I'm going to put that in just like this, being careful not to make too many mistakes. Change my taskbar, and then I can put in the grass blocks, and then the trapdoors. Put the sand in as well, so it's not dangling over the edge. Put in the trapdoors, 4 of them, close them, and then just put the flowers in again. Brilliant. Maybe I'm going to change them. Maybe I want to have some pods all this time, get some mushrooms growing there. Something a bit scary. 2 mushrooms does look good. Maybe a wither rose. Let's grab me a wither rose as well. Chop that one out, put the wither rose in, and I've got myself a nice window box, and it's a little bit scary back there, isn't it, with the wither rose? Looks great. So now what we need to do is start fixing this house up, because there's a few mistakes. I'll change this here, and then I can maybe fix this. Oh no, that one's not fixing. Why is it not fixing, please? I know why it's not fixing, but it's made me mad. I'm just thinking about the design here. Maybe put those in. Does look good. Maybe I want to put in a few more of those planks or the stairs. I'm just thinking, I want to put the stairs in, I think. Follow it across like that, look, all the way along with the stairs. That does look pretty cool, but it looks better like that, doesn't it? Now I've got myself a nice house design. Could check it again, see if I want it the other way. I think I prefer it with them in. Not that way, this way. Because that does look good, doesn't it? I got myself a nice completed roof in the potion zone. Great. The potion house is coming on. It's not finished, we've got loads to do yet. So don't go away yet, we've got to do a lot more stuff. Let's go back in the house. What else can I do in here? You know what I need to do? I need to start hanging some lanterns. It's still very dark. So grab myself the green lantern and the chains, and then just start putting them up on the roof. One here, put in the lantern, and then put different heights as well. You can put in 2 chains to make it a little bit longer, or no chain. Pretty cool, so I'm going to do the same here. No chain, put in a chain, then stick in maybe 2 chains here and a lantern. Now I've got varying heights on the lanterns, and I like to do that all across the house. Chains are better. I like that with the chain. It makes it further into the house. I like having chains everywhere. I think it's really scary. Now I can add a carpet, look. I'm going to do this sort of effect with 5 in a square and then the 4 yellow ones across. But this one, look, I can do a bigger one. I'm going to put 2 here and then 2 here, making it 4. Then do another 4. Maybe not there, I'll just have 6. Sort of a block of 6, look, in 4s. And I've got myself a nice green and yellow carpet all the way through the house. Here I could start adding things like cauldrons. I want to have a couple of cauldrons here. Maybe 1 cauldron will do. I'm thinking about that. Yeah, maybe 1. Let's get myself a brewing stand. I could put that in. That would be brilliant, wouldn't it? I could get one of those from the nether. But never mind. Put in some chests. Yeah, I like this. Get rid of that. Maybe add some chests here instead. Yeah, put in the slab. Add a few more chests. I could go 1 higher maybe, but it might be too close. Put these chests here and another couple of slabs, and then more chests. I've got a wonderful brewing station. That's where I'm going to have all my potions. Definitely. Brilliant, that. Now I can put in some of this. I want to put some more carpet around the edge. And put in some of that glazed terracotta as well, because that's really cool. Yeah, I want to do that. So here I'm going to get the glazed terracotta and just put it in random places in the ceiling, in that sort of bar that I have, that bar of concrete. Maybe just on the corners. That would be good. One here, all the way across the room, making sure that it looks interesting and unique. Pretty cool. Let's have another one. I'm going to destroy the lantern. Oh no. Okay, well I can put it back. No problem. Creative mode is great, isn't it? Brilliant. That's all complete in the house with the lanterns. I think it's nice and bright. Oh no, Mr. Lantern. Yay, is fixed. Put those two back in. I've got myself a nice lantern system going. Now I can start working on something like a creative area. I already have the toolbar ready, so I can put in a chest, maybe put in a crafting table, smithing table, maybe put in some furnaces as well, an anvil over here. Furnaces would be a good idea, wouldn't it? But never mind. I'm going to put in an oven later. That'll be better. I like that. Now I want to get some bookshelves and have an enchanting area. This house is going to have everything in it. Get myself the bookshelves and the enchanting table. And build this up like this in the house. You can change it however you like. I just want to have a kind of nice, interesting design for my enchanting table. That looks really good. Maybe I'm going to shift the anvil across one and have more bookcases here. That way I've got this nice, interesting design. And it does look really cool. I'm just thinking about expanding it over here a little bit, you see? Now it looks a bit more even. I can put more bookcases across and access it easily. Switch the toolbar back to carpets, and I can basically put those in, look. The green ones and the yellow ones to match the rest of the house. This way I've got a very magical house. What else could I find? Maybe some pots, a few more flowers. Let's go and get the flower bar, this one, and then get the pots. I want to stick the pots in, so grab this pot, and then I can put those in random different places, maybe a mushroom. Let's see, I'm going to put one here. Yeah, I want to have 3 pots. Put in a torch flower, cornflower, and a dandelion. That looks good. Maybe one more with a little cactus in it, because I do like to have those. Just put the cactus in. Bang. Yeah, that looks like a nice enchanting area. Perfect. I could do with more furnaces in the house, but it's not an issue, is it? Grab some paintings now and stick those paintings on the wall. That's too big. That doesn't work. So what I need to do is grab some sandstone, put it in above the anvil like that, and then I can put a 1x2 painting in. That's always a good tip. Put in one here, but it's absolutely massive, so same method. Put in a block. I don't like that one. Yeah, that's good. That's a nice witch-related painting. That painting's always strange. Yep, I'll go with that one. That strange painting's on the wall, but it's really cool. Good, so now I need to make a bed. I kind of want to make a really fancy bed, but there's no need, is there? Where can I put the bed? There. I don't think that's done, is it? That looks rubbish. No, not happy with that. I'm going to remove a bit of this carpet. Not on the carpets. Put it here like that. Take those away. And then I can just basically have a nice, simple bed frame at the side. What I want to do for that is have planks. Yeah, they'll do. I'll grab these ones, the oak stairs. Just stick those in like that. And then put the trapdoors in as well. For the trapdoors, I can just search for them or change my toolbar. Get the trapdoors and just stick them in across the bed. I think that looks good. It's not a fancy bed, but it does look kind of cool and it's safe. Yeah, I'm alright with that. That's pretty good. Okay, so what I want to do now is start working on this jetty area. For the jetty, I'm basically just going to use the oak planks and the oak stairs and build it across like this, so it's plenty big enough to go down into the water, and then I can go around with my boat when the city starts growing, or at least the town. Yeah, that looks good. So now I can put in some oak stairs like this. Underneath, I can put in more oak planks. Not sure about that. Maybe I can put in oak stairs instead, so I'll remove those. Put in oak stairs like that, and then just go around and repeat the process until I reach the ocean. Put in some support columns as well. Now it's nice and safe underneath, it won't fall into the sea. I have to destroy a bit of kelp while I'm building it, but that's not an issue, is it? Put in a gate, put in plenty of fences, and those lanterns as well. So let's go back into the house and start adding some more things to this place. Maybe I'm thinking of putting in some sofas, but don't forget the respawn point, otherwise I'm going to be back on the island with the witches, and I don't want that. So outside I'm going to add a dirt path. For this, I'm just removing all of the sand and changing it with dirt. Very simple, really. This dirt path looks really good, and I quite like them. It's a nice, simple path. instead of going for something like concrete. I like the idea of using the dirt path. It just makes it look a bit more rustic, like a house you'd find in the countryside. So for this one, I'm going to build it in about 3 width, just like this, making sure that I can put the path in. I don't want it to be too square. It looks a little bit square at the minute, and I just want to remove all of the sand in the way. It's a bit too square there. Why is that one gone back to dirt? Never mind. And then just square it off here. Take those as well, change it with sand, and now it's a little bit more angular, isn't it? And I like that. Great. So around the side of it, I think I'm going to add a shovel here, and I'm going to put some fences in too. Shovel a bit of the dirt, make it look a little bit more trodden, you know, like people have been there. That looks good. Happy with that. Now I can put the fence in. So the fence is going to go about here, all the way along, making sure to follow the corners as well, to the back of the house, near the bushes. That way no monsters can get in either. At least I hope not. Maybe they can jump over the bush and get in. That's not good. All the way to the front, about here. And now I could start putting in a gate. So I like that gate, standard gate. Put it in here and put the fences in. Great. Okay, that one changed, didn't it? Never mind. Cool. Now I can find a pressure plate. I always like to put the pressure plate on the inside of the gate so I can open the gate real quick and then I can get the safety. Happy with that. Maybe I could expand it a little bit. Just a little bit, keeping it like that. A little bit pixelated and random, like it's been trodden before you get to the house. Really, really good. Don't forget to add a few lanterns as well on the outside of the fence. Otherwise, monsters are going to get in, and that's not great. They're going to spawn on the path as you try and get in your house. Maybe creepers as well, and that's really bad. Inside the house, I'm going to use Mr.Crayfish mod to build some of these sinks. They look really cool. The recycle bin requires power, which is kind of weird. I'm going to put a stove somewhere in a fridge. I'll put the fridge there. Requires power. Why? Don't do that. I'm not going to do redstone. That's too hard for me. I just want to build things. I can't put the oven near the fridge, so I'll put it here. And put the extractor fan on the wall there. That looks great. Put a frying pan in. Now I've got myself a nice design for the kitchen. That'll do. Kind of want to put a bin here and there, because you need them, don't you, for your trash. Good, so I'm going to put some sofas in too. Lime sofas. Not too close, because it kind of goes in. About here. Yeah, no. One's a bit too little, and I want more. 2 there, that looks good. I'm trying to go for a sitting area. Kind of want to have it here. 2, 3, yep, that looks pretty good. Only 2, that'll do. Cool, look at that. Mr. Crayfish's mod's got loads of stuff, including stools. Kind of like that. I wouldn't mind having a lamp, but it's not going to turn on without electricity, and that makes me sad, because I'm not going to enable the electricity yet. Maybe I'll do that in the future. Maybe put a stool in there. Too close to the oven, that'll burn. But that's the witchcraft area. Perfect. Put in another stool. Look for some other stuff. What could I use? What could I use? Maybe I kind of want to have a grill for outside and a trampoline. That'd be cool. I wonder if you can actually jump on it. Outside the house, I'm going to use origin blocks from Biomes Aplenty, because I have that installed as well on this particular town build. I'm going to use it later. It does look good. Just like the original Minecraft grass, isn't it? I don't know if I'll be using that. Maybe. So here I'm going to try and go round with the fence. Not too much garden space. Just a little one. Just a little teeny tiny garden like that. Good. Put in the gate. Make sure you can access. Maybe put in a pressure plate. I try these trampolines. I wonder if you could actually jump on them. That'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? Let's put in 2. Put the grill in as well. Can't use the grill, but never mind. Put in the little mailbox here. Don't need to name it. Just put it in. Looks great. Okay, I want to walk. I want to jump. Let's put in a pressure plate, maybe. I'll jump on them in a minute. Maybe I don't need any of those. I could get some bone meal for the ground as well. Yeah, you can jump on them. You can jump on them both. That's pretty cool. You could use these in a parkour course, couldn't you, the trampolines? That is really fun. Boing. Boing. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. Can't use the grill, though. I'm sad about that. Okay, so I want to beautify this little garden space a little bit. I'm going to find a sapling first. Take the oak one, a standard oak sapling. Some bone meal. Yeah. Put the sapling in. Grow that up a bit. Can't use that trampoline now, though. Look. Ouch, 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 ouch. I don't want to use that trampoline. Just this one. That's good enough. I can't get onto the tree, though. Maybe I could destroy a few of the leaves, then I can get into the tree. Oh. That's no good, is it? Put some bone meal on the grass. Oh, you can't put it on the origin grass. That's not nice. I'll have to change the grass back. Go with standard grass. Yeah, I'll do that. That's not a problem. I did like the look of that origin grass, but you can't plant bone meal on it, so what's the point? Just destroy everything underneath, not destroying all of the things I've just placed. Maybe I'll get rid of that trampoline, yeah. Put the grass in, and it's done. Now I can put that gate back, because I just destroyed the gate. Let's go back over here and grab the gate. And the pressure plate, I want to keep it safe. Double safety, that's right. Bone meal it up. I've got a little garden space out there with one trampoline. Yeah, that's cool. I'm going to destroy those leaves. Can I jump on it? Can I jump on it? Yeah, look at that. I've got a bit of a parkour course in my little potion house already. Good. So I did decide to change the roof. I liked the dark oak planks, but I think this one's a bit more potion-y, a bit more magical, isn't it? Simply changed it. Great. Now at the front of the house, I'm also going to add one more potion bottle using yellow concrete and simple glass. I think this is going to look good. Simple clear glass like that. And I can build it up all the way across, a little bit rounder around the edges. Not too close to the tree, because I don't want to get rid of that little tree. I like that. It happens to be part of the house now. And it's never going to be destroyed or burned down by anything weird, I hope. Maybe. We'll see. Put in the glass a bit more, like this. Very easy. I've also got coloured water enabled, so I can have some yellow water in there, because I think that would look cool. Go across like this, kind of like the potion at the front of the house. Build up this little tube part, and then I can go in with the water. Once the tube is complete, I want to find it. It's not easy to see with connected glass. Once the tube is complete, I can start putting the water inside. Yep, so I do that. I go in, I basically put this yellow water in, which looks like honey or something. But when I'm in the water, it goes green. No! I've got to fix that. There's a hole. There's a hole. Where's the hole? Is that not the hole? Where's the location of this hole? Okay, that's done. That's done. Maybe I'm going to add a bit more water or honey, and then it's done. Put some concrete underneath. Yeah, just like this. I'll fill the rest of it in with a bit more water. About there, yeah. And then I'll put a cork. Just like the house. That looks really good. I like that little potion. Put in concrete all the way around this flask at the bottom. That looks good. Because now you know this is the potion house. Absolutely is the potion house with that. Great. So, what I'm going to do is head on and change the doors. I think these warped doors will go better with the design. Again, I like the dark oak, but I just don't... It doesn't fit, does it? It doesn't look right. I don't feel like it looks right. But this does. This looks much better now. Great. So here, look, I'm going to also get some more lanterns, because I destroyed them when I changed the roof. Put the lanterns back in like this. Maybe I can search for something else to add. A television would be good, wouldn't it? Let's get a TV. I like this TV. Where can I put it? Where can I put it? I'm going to put it on some books. Just there so I can sit and watch the TV at night. That's great. Put in one more sofa. Maybe I can grab one of these big giant pots near my bed. Pop that one in. Destroy this. Put in the planks. Grab myself another pot, a little flower pot. Yep, put that here. Grab a little flower. I don't know what can I use. This one, torch flower. I love torch flowers. It's my favourite flower. Put in a toaster, microwave. Yeah, that's good. The painting didn't fall off the wall, I'm happy to announce. Good. At the front of the house, I'm going to change this bit. I'm going to have a little doorbell. Again, it doesn't work. It doesn't have any power. I'm sad about. The final thing to add is going to be a chimney stack using prismarine blocks, just like this. 3 high. That'll do. And to make it look like it's active, just stick in a campfire. Done. I thought I had to light it actually with a flint, but I don't need to. So it's done. This is the potion shop house, and I'm very happy with it. So let's go take a tour. You've seen me build it, but I want to go take a quick tour. This is the dirt path with the honey potion drink and the green one at the front. Cool. Yeah, let's jump this. Yeah, can I do it? I can. Parkour challenge complete. Pretty good. I can see out to the ocean. Some areas I could expand this new town. Ouch, my legs. Doesn't matter. Let's go inside. Let's have a look. Didn't add anything else from what I just showed you. It's pretty interesting, isn't it? Got the cauldron area. Could do with some furnaces, because I'm relying on one microwave to cook all of my food. Maybe I can microwave iron as well. That's probably not a good idea, is it? I could go outside, show you the jetty area, get in my little boat and do a quick spin around for you. This is going to be Pixel Town. It's going to be really exciting. This is the first build of many, and I'm going to do some adventure playthroughs too. Great. Or maybe I could put a pressure plate there, but no worries. If you've liked this video, subscribe to my channel. This has been brilliant. Leave a comment if you want to. I'm Ixical, and this schematic is available on Coffee if you want it as well. This is the Potion Shop House in Pixel Town, and I'll see you next time.